Welcome to the workout briefing for Friday, March 26th, 27th. This is the end of the week, and we have a chipper style workout today that's sandwiched in between two 400-meter runs. So you see it's a run, then basically you're going to do 3 rounds right in here of box step ups and box dips. So it's a weighted step up to either 20 or 16-inch high object, holding onto a single dumbbell or kettlebell weighing approximately 40 to 25 pounds, or scale that weight if you need to. 15 box dips, followed by more step-ups, followed by more dips, followed by more step-ups, followed by more dips, and then take off on that run again, come back in, and that's the time. All right, so that's your workout overview in terms of the 3 different movements. So again, it's a 3-rounder sandwiched by a couple of 400-meter runs. Let me go ahead and cover some of the movements that we're going to do today. I happen to have a 20-inch box. I also have a 16-inch box. Whatever you use to do your step-ups, make sure that it's something that's not going to collapse or slide out from underneath you, right? If you're using a stool, stool is too high, but if you're using a step or a chair from your dinner table, be very careful and make sure just that you have something that you know is not going to slip. I'm going to use a 25 to get a couple of repetitions, and the only thing that I want you to watch here is my footwork. I'm making sure that I step up with the opposite foot every time. That's one method. The other method is to do a bunch on one leg, right? So I'm leading with the left for a few in a row, and then I'll lead with the right for a few in a row. It's your choice how you want to hold on to the dumbbell or the kettlebell. It can go here, it can go behind the neck, it can go up here on the shoulder, on the opposite shoulder. It's not down here. I want it up here because I want it to force you to be tight in the abs on all of your step-ups. So those are the weighted box step-ups. Let's go to the dips. Okay, a couple of different ways to do the dips. If you were at the hut, you would probably be doing ring dips or scaling those with the parallel dips outside or between 2 boxes. And that's kind of what I'm thinking today. One of the easier ways to do these is to find 2 objects that are the same height. Put your legs out in front. Lower so that your elbow is above your shoulder, and then right back up. Notice how I have an active shoulder here, and I'm not slumping in or craning my neck or extending the neck. I'm tall, I lower myself, and I stand back up. If you can get 15 of these in the row on the first round, it might be a little too easy for you. I want to make sure that by the second and third round of dips that you're going to have to start resting. So if that works for you, then go ahead and do dips standing up. You might find an object that you can, like these stools, these benches, that you can put your legs out in front. Right? You see that the range of motion on these benches is not quite high enough. So I could do something like put my dumbbells on the edge. See, I'm making this up as I go. Just different ways to modify movements. And now I can get full range of motion and an active shoulder in that dip. Notice how in the dip, I'm moving vertically, straight up and down. I'm not moving my torso forward to do a dip that is not really a dip, right? So moving down and up like this shows no vertical translation of my center of mass. That's the definition of a dip, is vertical translation. So you can find a couple of different ways, you can try out a couple of different ways to do that box dip, being in a nice strong position. So again, 40, 15, 30, 15, 20, 15. Then you get back outside on the run. One way to decide how far away a run is for 400 meters is you go outside your front door and you take 200 big steps. And then when you're there, that's the turnaround point. You turn around and you measure it off again to make sure it takes you 200 steps to get back. Another way to figure that out is to run for 2 minutes, run for a minute, find that spot and turn around, and if it takes you about a minute to get back, that is about 400 meters. It doesn't matter if it's exactly 400 meters. What matters is that this run and this run are the same distance, and probably more importantly is that you run them fast. The idea is you should finish this run in under 2 minutes, and I'd like you to try and beat your first run by running even faster on the final run. So that's the workout of the day today. For today, if today's Friday, I'd like you to finish this somewhere between 14 and 16 minutes. Again, making sure that the dips are difficult and the box step-ups are going to feel like a trudge. It's like if any of you went hiking the other day over by Malibu Seafood, that uphill it was a slow trudge. So on the box step-ups, just keep moving. The 40 reps are going to take 3 to 4 minutes. The 30 reps are going to take 2 to 3 minutes, and so on. You are going to be happy to put that weight down and to do the dips. All right, so read all of the workout notes that are right below this picture, this YouTube link. It'll give you the intended stimulus, some general warm-up, specific warm-up, as well as some workout notes and things that you can do to cool down. All right, I look forward to writing your name right here once you finish the workout, if you send your coach the notes, or if you show up tomorrow in the 9 a.m. class.